What's up? Nothing right here. About to head to work. About to head to work. Yeah, my dad had changed it up, and I go in at 8.
Hey, are you doing La Mission today?
Not that I know of. I know the one that I might do is the Ahuas.
Which one?
The Ahuas. The one right there on Cuthbert.
Oh, okay.
Is what? Hey,
Is it on Cuthbert?
yeah. I should. I'm not too sure. I'm really gonna go back over there to see what orders there
Okay.
is.
Let's see. You want me to hit you up in like 30 minutes or something?
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And coming up, we'll see the electric Jaden Daniels. After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Nighthawks and the Oilers on Thursday night.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Time to set the old turducken aside and get ready for football as here we go on a Thanksgiving night. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. Leading them out is their rookie quarterback, the young man out of Miami.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
Right back to Tracy. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On third down, he'll drop to throw. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Yeah, last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. And they call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his 2nd year in the NFL now.
It's hard to be frustrated when you throw for nearly 400 yards, but I know he wanted to break that barrier. I think he got the pain eased a little bit when they named him NFC Offensive Player of the Week, though.
Yeah, when you get the award, you know you had the best week in the conference, you'll let it slide. But, hey, that number well within his range. You know he's got the arm to do it in this one. The numbers for McLaurin a week ago. 9 catches, 74 yards, and a touchdown.
And he has 10 touchdowns on the season. When anyone scored that many times, as a former defender, I know exactly what you're talking about before the game. Key on him. Don't let him get in the end zone today, guys. Let's keep him out of there.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Here's 2nd and 10. Robinson up the middle. And once again, he'll get possibly back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch. A big gain of 31 on 3rd down.
That's a great job of working the sideline right there. I love how he tracked the football the whole way. Just reached.
And now the red flag out on the field. We'll have a challenge forthcoming.
Previous play is under review.
So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. Daniels looking to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. This pass complete to McLaurin going across the middle. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Daniels. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
To throw is Daniels. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Jaden Daniels taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Nighthawks put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. That time a 9-play drive. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. Now back to throw. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far. Here's Brian Anger now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Nighthawks offense and Terry McLaurin headed back onto the field. And he's been as productive as anyone in the NFL in the middle part of the season. The NFL's leader in receiving yards to this point. And he doesn't appear to be slowing down anytime soon. They begin the drive with Robinson. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Peyton Turner there on the tackle. 2nd and 10. Now Daniels. Over the middle, complete. That's Douglas. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 27. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. In motion right, one of the tight ends. Throwing now is Daniels. That's taken in by Dulcich. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. The tight end in motion right. To the air goes Daniels. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Back to the ground with Robinson. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Working out of the gun, Daniels. Throw to the right, caught by Dulcich. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday?
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Brian Robinson Jr. with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Nighthawks lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced a punt to get the ball back, and they've played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimum level.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Houston set to take over. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. 2nd and 14. Across the formation, Hardman gets the completion. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. Back to throw. And it's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th. On is the punter, Brian Anger, to kick this one away. And he's getting a workout here in this 1st quarter as he gets it away. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The home team's offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. And he's been one of the main focal points of this unit throughout the season, no doubt. Currently ranked 2nd in the NFL in terms of receptions by a wideout. They start on the ground with Robinson here. Takes this up just short of the 30, but he was able to avoid that earlier tackle. Nice move. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Douglas with a grab over the middle. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw. Daniels. There's a short one pulled in by Simmett. Only able to gain a couple there, and it's second down. Looking to throw. Daniels. There's a short one pulled in by Simmett. And that's good for a gain of 6. And 3rd and 1 now. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's our home team with possession. The offense on 3rd down tonight, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They only needed 1 yard on 3rd down. They get 10 instead by going to the air.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
He finds Douglas complete. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 1. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And he gets it down to the 32. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. Back to throw. Daniels. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Deontay Banks with it. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Houston's offense taking over again. They have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend, and Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
They'll go again with Tracy. And he'll get this to about the 34, a gain of just 3.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And this is going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. Here's Brian Anger now, as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. That's taken on the 25. 7 yards on the return after a punt of 39. The Albuquerque offense out to take over now. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
That'll give them 8 that time, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down, Daniels. That's caught by Sennett. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. That one is slant to McLaurin. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down. In motion goes the tight end. And yet again, it's McLaurin. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
He's going to handle it on the touch pass. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Back to throw again. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. They'll look to throw again. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
With nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job, CD. Got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. But he chose team gain over personal protection.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Looking to throw. Daniels.
Same connection. Dulcich once again.
And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10.
2nd and 6 from the 10.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Back to throw. Daniels throwing middle, and it's complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Touchdown!
Ben centered.
With touchdown number 8 on the year.
And the Nighthawks have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And it's now 21-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
And now out comes Houston.
Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
Straight ahead, here's Tracy.
And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
Here's Brian Anger now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line.
The Nighthawks offense and Jaden Daniels getting set for this next possession. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football.
Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big pickup of 38.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Throw over the middle, taken in by...
Now the ball comes loose.
And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. And the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
2nd and 1.
That's out wide here for Robinson.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Daniels looking to throw. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going.
And he's going to go down, sacked right around the 17. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
This is up and good from Pinheiro. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
One final go for this offense here in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. So we've reached halftime here on a Thanksgiving night as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. The best of the early games on Sunday may just be in Buffalo, where the Bills face a big test as they'll take on the visiting Baltimore Ravens. From there, we're off to check out another game. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. And then lastly, on Monday Night Football, those fans will be riled up as it'll be a good matchup between their guys and the Jacksonville Jaguars. We were treated to a fine performance in the first half from the Heisman Trophy winner, Jaden Daniels. He's over 300 yards passing already as he's looking to possibly put his name in the record book.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Nighthawks offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long.
Throwing to start the drive, Daniels. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know that there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard stripe. And they'll send out their punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. A punt of 46, a return of 5. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
And that one to the right side and incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. In motion left goes a tight end.
Tracy going to get it on 1st down.
And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive.
In trouble, and he's taken down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. It certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough.
On to punt now, Anger as he boots this one away.
It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return.
The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. To throw is Daniels. Short throw caught by Dulcich.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Second and 8 at the 32-yard line.
There's a short one pulled in by Sinnott.
They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Now Daniels. There's a short one pulled in by Sinnott.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down.
Like how they've started the third quarter here. They force a punt on the first drive, and after this sack, it looks like they'll be forcing another one as well.
Absolutely. Maybe got their second win coming out of the locker room. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
They'll run this one right with Robinson.
5 yards gets him back near the original line of scrimmage, as they'll be left with a 3rd and long.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Throwing now is Daniels.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. A gain of 8 there on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Daniels going to throw for it. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson.
And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Here's Daniels.
And he slings one that's incomplete.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
That is caught.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And now for him on the season, that is his 80th catch, and the result is a first down.
How about a nod to the sequence of plays they're putting together here? This has been death by 1,000 paper cuts on this drive. But this is one of their best plays yet, and they're able to move it down into the red zone.
They'll bring a tight end in motion left.
To the air goes Daniels. Over the middle, that's the tight end Sinnott.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 10-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that will bring up 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up.
So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
So another third down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal.
They'll run with Robinson.
And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the 3rd quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances. So they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
Touchdown!
Brian Robinson Jr. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Nighthawks have opened the lead up to 30. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Houston's offense taking over again, and they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Well, the disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook, but bottom line is don't quit competing.
And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
He'll drop to throw.
He'll get that to his tight end, Theo Johnson. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston.
Wan'Dale Robinson.
49 yards.
And the Oilers are able to cut into that deficit. Chad Ryland now to add the PAT.
And he's got it as the score is now 31-7. A drive there of just 4 plays.
And it was finished up by a touchdown catch from Wan'Dale Robinson.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. We are headed to the 4th here on Thanksgiving night.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson.
And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
Operating from the gun, Daniels.
There's a short one pulled in by Simic.
And he's got the 1st down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. With that catch, he goes over 100 yards receiving on the night. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
They run the option here on 1st and 10.
And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 3. Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Robinson will try to pick it up.
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped him, bringing it up 4th down.
They bring their punter out there now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down.
Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down. They'll look to throw here.
There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
Back to throw here. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Johnson the intended target, and it's 3rd and 5. They're going to look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Give the pass break up there to Christian Fulton.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
So a big play there on 4th, and now 1st and 10 at the 30.
They'll look to throw again. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. They'll set up to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Johnson. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's 2nd and goal.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston.
Mecole Hardman
from 3 yards out.
And the Oilers get a bit closer. For quarterbacks, there are a number of ways to measure a good statistical season. This is one of them. That last touchdown pass, his 30th on the year.
Now the Houston offense is going to stay out there as they'll try for two.
The offense will line up for a two-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. It's complete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Here's 3rd and 3.
Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Eddie Pinheiro on now.
He made his first, this from 47 yards out. The kick by Pinheiro is good.
So the big return had him fired up, but in the end, the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a first down.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
They'll motion the tight end across the formation. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Johnson with a completion over the middle. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. Back to throw again. Here's Johnson with a reception. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down.
Again, it's Johnson. And he'll wind up getting about 6 out of that, as that's going to lead us to the 2-minute warning.
And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he will throw this one out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Now, defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games.
And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15.
2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll run again here with Robinson. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down. So